as you can see, I retwisted my locks. Semi-retwisted.
I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity.
So I decided that I'm going to attempt to retwist my locks. I have had my locks for almost 7 years and I've been semi-freeform, meaning I did start my locks myself and I'm really not good at doing my hair. So like the parts were never really parting. So it was never truly like perfect parts. And then after that, I only retwisted a bit in the first 2 years, and I never got a professional retwist. I just retwisted myself with shea butter always. Never like any beeswax, didn't even use clips. So as you can see, I have pretty much a nappy, like kind of afro, and then the locks kind of spill out of there. And I have retwisted a little bit along the way, just here and there, but today I'm actually gonna take a comb and try to fix up the front and create some better parts. And I will be using shea butter again because I like to use something very much all natural, and I really like shea butter, how it makes my hair look. So I'm about to just wash my hair first, and then I'm gonna attempt something. This is a big deal for me because honestly, all my life, I was never really good at doing my hair. My mom really didn't teach me much about hair. She's got her head shaved, and she has since I was like 9 years old. So she ain't got time for it. She don't want to fool with it. And so I mostly grew up going to the salon. And I really just never got super into doing my own hair. Even when I had an afro, I kept it very simple. I mostly just wore my natural fro as it was, or I would do twist outs. And I ultimately didn't love doing that. And that's why I ultimately decided to lock up, which is the best decision I ever made because there's a lot less maintenance. But it doesn't mean zero maintenance. Why not try to look nice? I have a show coming up soon. I'll be performing, so I want to be on flick, you know? I want to look good. And my hair is super long now, and I bet it'll be even longer after this. So wish me luck. So I got started by just washing my hair. I washed with some organic black soap, and then I dried it with a towel as much as I could. Here I'm just doing a length check. Even just after washing my hair, I feel like it gets so much longer. So I'm just showing y'all the back. Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see it's touching the booty. Y'all see it. Anyways, and then I just went through and kind of checked in with my locks, like what's going on in there, if there are any that I needed to separate. And I wanted to show y'all kind of like what I'm working with. As you can see, they call me Princess Nappy for a reason. And then I got in there with the comb. So I literally was creating parts. This was a huge struggle, y'all. I was pulling and yanking. You could see some of the faces I'm making throughout, not pleasant faces, but I did my best. And along the way, as I was creating the parts, as best as I could, really, you'll see later that they're not perfect, but I was creating small braids just to keep the hair together and out of the way. And I started with the front of my hair. This took me a really long time. So by the time I got to the back of my head, my arms was tired. My arms was tired, y'all. Here I go showing y'all once I finish the front. As you can see, it's a lot more clean. Not perfect, but clean. That's shea butter on the back of my hand. I'm using shea butter to do all of this retwisting. Raw organic shea butter straight from Ghana. And when I saw the back, I was like, Lord, I have a lot more work to do. So here I am getting started on like the middle section. And it gets more difficult for me. Honestly, I don't know how y'all be parting your hair when you can't see it. I even tried, I didn't have a smaller mirror, but I tried like taking my phone sometimes and looking at the back. And I was like, Lord, I don't know how y'all be parting the back of y'all's heads and do it so perfectly. Much power to the girls who get it, because the girls who get it, and the other girls are me. So now I'm working on the back. So for the back, I honestly didn't do so much with the parting because I could not see. I simply went back and retwisted each individual lock, and I did some braids, and as you can see, now I'm done. So I took a lot less time on the back because I wasn't as worried about it. And of course I had to moisturize because I had a lot of shea butter on me. But you can see it looks 10 times better than when I started. It feels better. And yeah, the length is giving. Like the hang time is hanging. It's so funny. I used to like want my hair to be long for so many years, and I never really had long hair until now. So it is nice to see myself with long locks. Look at the back. Yes, my whole back is covered by my hair. And here I'm just showing y'all the front. As you can see, they're not like super tidy braids. And that's where you see the parts, y'all. It's a barely, but it's cute enough, you know, like the parts are not quite, but I did what had needed to have been done. I did my best based on my level of skill, and that's all I can ask of myself. Peace and greetings, y'all. So, first of all, right before trying to make this, yeah, there's the evidence. So, as I was trying to put my phone into my tripod to film this video, I literally broke my tripod. Like, I was trying to put my phone in there, and I guess I pulled it a little too hard, and this piece just popped off, and I was like, does it pop back into place? But the answer is no. So you see, it was the top piece, so the bottom one's there, so my phone is kind of balanced. But that's too bad. I'm gonna have to look into it and see if I can just buy that piece, because the rest of the tripod is good. And the hippie in me is like, I do not want this to be waste. And maybe I can glue it or something. I don't know. That's not of y'all's concern. That's just what's alive in me in this present moment. But yeah, so as you can see, I retwisted my locks. Semi-retwisted. Now I say semi-retwisted because, y'all, big part of my journey is that I was that black girl that was not good at doing hair. Like, and I wanted to be, and I could see other girls doing their hair and see how it looks so good. But when I tried to do my hair, it was just kind of a barely, like, not the worst, but just for me, it was like always the accuracy, always things with parting, which is why I also chose to be semi-freeform. Like, I started my locks myself. I already explained that. And I like, it's that I like, and it's also that I love and accept that part of myself that's a bit imperfect. And that's why I like to be nappy and I like to let my hair grow out. I don't really do a lot of retwisting, but I've been feeling for the past few months like, I kind of want to retwist. And I haven't retwisted all year. It's today, today's October 23rd. Oh my God, it's my dog's birthday. Today's October 23rd, 2024. And this is my first time doing anything like this all year. So I think last year I did a retwist at some point. And over the last few years, I think I've done at least once a year. It's not always like, I tried to do some braids, but they didn't all stay together, as you can see. But like, I don't even want to show y'all too close because the parts are really not giving. But that doesn't even matter because I'm going to let it, get out and get nappy. Because I didn't have any rubber bands or even hair ties, I tied my hair back because you see the braids don't really stay in at the bottom. But I did some braids. I used some shea butter, so in some places you can still see the shea butter, but I'll get that right. One thing I wish that I had, now that I'm in the States, I'm at my dad's house right now, when I do have electricity, is a blow dryer. I love blow drying my locks. Whenever I've been in a space where there's a blow dryer, I take advantage of that. It's so nice. Like, it feels so good on your clean hair and on the scalp, especially when you got that oil or that shea butter rubbed in on the scalp. Ooh, it'd be right. And I wish I had that. My hair is still pretty wet because I washed it first. I didn't feel myself washing it because I just ain't had time for that. Like, I was trying to really fully get in the shower and wash my hair, so. I did end up using some African black soap to wash my hair. I washed my scalp really good, and then I massaged it down the locks as much as possible. Like I said, I used completely raw organic shea butter, like no additives, to retwist it because I feel like that helps my hair bind. But in some places I did kind of put a lot and it's a little cakey. So I have to be mindful of that. Next time mixing it with some coconut oil would be cool. But I plan to leave these braids in. I actually might be going out tonight with some friends. So I'm trying to decide, like, maybe I'll do something like this, some kind of little style. But maybe I want to wear my hair out. And if I do that, I will definitely take a video to show y'all. Because I'm not really braiding it to make curls. I would have to have braided it better and also would need to leave it in for many days. I've shown y'all when I try a braid out before, like, curls don't last long in my locks. They're so thick. And I don't really have the patience to keep them in super long. Like, I imagine if I wore a braided style for like, you know, a month or something, then I could really have some curls that hold. But I don't be wanting to have braids in that long. I really like my hair loose. I like the nappy look. I loved having an afro. I love, like, you know, having some volume in my hair. So that's why I really chose semi-freeform and why I don't retwist often, but I do want to show that every now and then I will retwist it. And I was glad I did because there's a lot going on. Like, when you're freeform, you already know it's all different sizes. There's no parts, so everything's all over the place. So me trying to go in and find order, it's a struggle because, you know, I have a lot that I let grow together in the beginning of my journey. So I have some really big ones, then I have small ones. So there's a lot going on in there, but it was fun. It was nice to spend that time just with my scalp, with my crown chakra, getting to know each lock, really seeing, looking at everything, feeling each individual lock on my head. So I'm really grateful, honestly. It was a beautiful process. Y'all know I'm always bringing the spirituality in. But it felt like a much needed kind of self-love practice for me, and just a connection, like a true connection to my hair. So yeah. I used to be like really attached to not retwisting because I really wanted to be freeform at some points in my journey, because I just wanted to be like, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to let it be. And for a long time, I did just let it be. But it's okay to change. I'm very happy with my decision. Many blessings to you if you are on your lock journey. It is a journey, honey. Like, I'm almost at 7 years. Let me drop a throwback pic. Like, this is how I was looking, y'all. I had to have faith. And I loved my hair at that time. I loved my hair. But there's a lot of judgment that comes with it. It really is like, it's very representative. Like, having locks holds a very powerful energy. Actually, my friend's husband was telling her how locks are something in their culture, and he's from Ghana. Like, locks are something in their culture that it's like only a priestess will have locks. Like, only someone who's in a high, like, and I don't want to say high place meaning above other people, but in just a highly connected to spirit individual, highly mystical, intuitive, which I resonate with all those things. And I'm like, yeah, like, I don't just have locks as a hairstyle. It's really a lifestyle. And it really deeply represents so much of who I am, and it holds so much information. It holds so much energy. It brings people in. They are antennas, and I be hearing shit, seeing shit. My dreams been lit the last few days. I haven't been able to do a dreaming with Deja because it's like, it's too much, y'all. It's too much going on. And I really feel like I'm looking into other people's lives, and I can just see everything that's going on. And it's like people I don't like know. So I'm just seeing it, and I'm like, what do I do with this information? But I feel like I'm just getting a rush of that, like being able to see the unseen, and I'm finding a way to channel it. But all that is very much interconnected with the lock journey. I want to hear from some of y'all if you have any similar things as far as like feeling like you have more powers now that you have your locks. Let me know. And much love. Peace, y'all. All right, so here is me post retwist. I felt beautiful. I thought it was very successful. The braids were not a look, so when I went out that night, I did end up changing it up. I took out the braids. I did like a half up, half down moment, and I think it was a look. Here you can see the back. As you can see, there's no defined parts, but the hair is a lot more organized and together. This is the full look. Y'all see it? I was feeling mad cute. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this look, but I felt extremely beautiful. And it really was a confidence boost to have my hair looking right, to be honest. I felt really good about that. I went out to a salsa class, and then I hung out with some friends in this local spot to hear a DJ play, and it was beautiful. I felt beautiful. Y'all see the hang time is hanging. The hang, the hang. Oh, 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 oh.
Hope you find serenity.